EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. He's going to test this secondary right away. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Robin. Oh, right. 118. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Headed left, buying time. Here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And 3rd down coming up.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Jesse Bates, the veteran safety, able to come flying in, and he records the sack. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Tight end going in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that one going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Oh, ready. White Tony.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. I had defender Drake all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he will score. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown Falcons. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. DJ Turner now to bring it back. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now a run, and it's the rookie from Nebraska. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Divine Diablo getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Mayfield to throw. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. A gain there of 15. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
On 2nd down, Baker. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now a toss play, running left. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
15-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 14-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Avante Turpin on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A pitch to Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jacob Harris in there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Stroud to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Carlson now for the extra point. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This is Turner. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start with an option play to the right. And he'll get this only to about the 20.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of 1 yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Oh, Eric.
They'll run with Robinson. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second down throw for Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Dyami Brown was the one he was looking for. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Now,
Stroud. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Just terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throw across his body is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Here's Mayfield. He'll get this out to his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Now Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Baker to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Woo. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's one of those balls when the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Now, deep ball for London. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. 53 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down. Literally and awkwardly. Right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run over center with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Left side by Pitts. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This is Turner. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Mayfield. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
Mayfield. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Here we go, let's go. At 18, let's hit. Good.
On play action. Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down. On the give, it's Robinson. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Watch out now. Get me serious. Come on.
1st and goal.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Avonte Turpin. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Buccaneers 14. Daniel Carlson set to
Here's
kick
Carlson
off.
now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target, but it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
To throw, here's Lance. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Lance looking to throw. They try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now, deep ball for London. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watch out!
The drive will start on the ground. To the 45. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 49. That's Ibuka in motion. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good. 180. Hurry, hurry.
1st and 10. Here's Baker. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So
he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Tampa.
look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Now Lance. Rolling right. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Falcons, first down. First down 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards on the
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
first down. First and 10 at the 41.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Falcons. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
42. Buccaneers, 21. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. Like, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Buccaneers, 21.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another run here for Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 10.
Oh, hey. 118. What's that? Hey.
They'll go again with Robinson.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be stopped up behind the line. They're trying to catch him napping, but the run by the holder is not going to work out. They turn it over on downs. That's Egbuka in motion. Here's Mayfield. Forced to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Mayfield. Open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. To throw is Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Up, up. Watch one.
Baker to throw. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
118. Outside.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons.